But a lot of y'all barbers allow y'all ego and pride to get in the way of your success. And you need to stop. You are here. I am here. You ain't even got to put me. You are here. Any barber that you look up to is here. If this barber is offering you something that could change the whole outcome of your business, change your life, your family life, and enable you to make more money, to end generational wealth, or whatever the goal is, eliminate the pride, eliminate the ego. You have to be egoless, bro. At this point, dude, you are broke. You make no money. And even if you do make money, it's still something that you feel like this barber is doing better than you, bro. Or whoever you looking up to, bro. You feel like this dude is doing better than you, bro. But when he come and tell you something, when there's something for you to actually learn and pick up, bro, you sit there, say, no, bro, I already know it, bro. Or, no, bro, I can do this. But ultimately, bro, you scared. And you too scared to admit that you're scared. Bro, you're human at the end of the day, bro. It's perfectly fine that you are scared, bro. But the thing is, bro, how long are you going to let that fear override your success? How long are you going to allow that to happen? How long are you going to allow or let your goals pass by every single day? Do you cut hair? You're a hair cutter. You're not even an image consultant. You don't even run your business. Your business runs you. Your business runs you. But bro, you're not even an image consultant, bro. These people come in and get a haircut whenever they want. And you just allow that to happen. You don't want to take appointments. You don't want to provide value in your service. And even if you do want to do those things, you can't do it because now you don't know how to run your business. But then if somebody like me come and tell you, okay, bro, you need to do this, so you can do this, so you can do this, and so this can happen. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience. But you gonna let your ego get in the way and your pride get in the way and say, or the fear of clients leaving, or the fear of you making less money. For example, you may be taking walk-ins and appointments. And I tell you, bro, if you really want to get to your goal as fast as possible, and you want to make more money, you want people to value you, your service, and your time way much more than what they do now, you got to take only appointments. What this is going to do is, it's going to lock in people that's serious, because now they got to book in advance because you're overly booked. Now the people that want a haircut that didn't book, now they're going to have to hit you up for after hours or before hours. Now that you're overly booked, now you can raise your prices. It takes off maybe 40%. You're making 20% more money from that price increase, even though you're cutting less people. But if you was tracking your business, you would know that. But you'll be making more money from cutting less people. Now the people that was calling you for before and after hours, now they can fit inside of the schedule. Now you can make more quality content that's going to be pushed out into the algorithm more to gain more clients. And then you rinse and repeat. You raise your prices again because you're overly booked. Now you rinse and repeat, raise your prices again, not because you're overly booked. But the thing is with y'all, bro, y'all don't know what's on the other side of stop taking walk-ins and only doing appointments. Y'all fear that because y'all don't know what's on the other side of that. But that's the thing, bro. That's the whole fun part about being an entrepreneur, bro, is you are the author of your own story, bro. You are the author of your own story, bro. Whatever happens in your business is because of you. Whether you did bad, whether you did good, whether you put in the work, whether you edit the content, whether you went to the shop and sat at the shop and cut hair and edit content when nobody was in the chair trying to get a haircut, or you had no appointments, or when no walk-ins coming in, you are the author. You determine the fate of your business. But the thing is, bro, y'all let y'all ego and pride get ahead of y'all. And y'all not willing to listen to nobody that's going to tell you these things. Y'all not willing to put in the work every single solitary day, as my boy John Mark be saying, every single solitary day to get to where y'all want to be at. Y'all don't want to continue to put in the work, even when you're not seeing the results, because you want instant gratification. You want the results to come right now, but you're not ready for the results yet. You are not that person yet, bro. Think about going to the gym, bro. You want 6 packs. You want to be ripped. You want veins popping out of your body, out of your arm. You want to be fit. You want to be healthy. You want to run for 6 miles. But nigga, dude, you ain't ran. You ain't jogged. You eat burgers and French fries and KFC and Zaxby's and Five Guys, and you eat all this BS. You ain't hit the gym in 4 years. You 300 pounds overweight, and you 5'6". You think you finna get 6 abs, 6 packs tomorrow? You think you finna be lean, 5%, 6% body fat tomorrow because you worked out today? Oh, you thought you was gonna be perfectly healthy like you was in high school? Oh, you thought you was gonna be able to see your penis because your stomach ain't big tomorrow because you went to the gym today? No, it don't work like that. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm really not sorry. The world has made it so easy for y'all to have freedom, bro. The world has made it too easy for y'all to have freedom, bro. And y'all neglect it. The freedom that they gave y'all is to enslave y'all. I hope you know that. I truly do hope you know that, bro. They took the chains off of your feet. They took the chains off of your hands. They took the chains off of your neck. They gave you freedom, bro. They stopped holding a gun to your head and telling you to pick this cotton, bro. They stopped doing all of that stuff because they knew if they could enslave this, because that's all it was back then with the chains. You had one person sitting right there with a rifle saying, if any of y'all do bad, I'm gonna shoot you. But it's 300 folks right here. They can just run up to this man and kill this man. But they got you so mentally enslaved that you so scared that if he kill this one person, he can kill all y'all with 7 bullets in a rifle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This man got 7 bullets in a rifle. And you think this man gonna kill all 300 of y'all, and it's only 1 or 2 of y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But the thing is, bro, now they took the chains off and they enslaved this. Now you scrolling on social media, you comparing yourself to everybody. They make it to where it seems like you got freedom. It seems like you got freedom because you can wake up when you want to and go to work. But this thing, bro, you gotta go work this 9 to 5. You gotta go work this job and work hard at it so you can make money. But little do you know, if you invest now, if you start now, money is easily made. But the thing, it all goes back to is ego and pride, bro. You are sinning, fella. You are sinning. Stop sinning every day. Stop putting your ego and pride in front and put it to the side and scale, bro. You tweaking, dude. Like, what is it about listening to somebody that's in a better predicament than you? What is it about getting taught something? What is it about learning something? You went to school, bro. You didn't have ego then. You didn't let your ego and pride get in the way a lot of them times then. Especially if you was if you had decent grades, A's, B's, C's. You had D's and F's, you just slow. I ain't gonna cap, cause school really ain't that hard. I'm getting a little bit off subject, but school ain't that hard. If you just listen, do the work, do a little studying, you're gonna get good grades. You'll get decent grades, at least a C. If you get D's and F's, you just didn't try. You just didn't try. Now, it's another thing that if you didn't like school, because I didn't like school, but my mama, she like, oh yeah, you gonna get the diploma, you gonna get good grades. Because if I didn't, I was getting grinded, I was tired of getting grinded, I was tired of getting whoopings. But, nonetheless, bro, you didn't have ego and pride in school, bro. If you was actually decent, or at least in some of the classes that you enjoy, like gym. I know a lot of y'all probably enjoy gym. Y'all like going to play basketball. Y'all like going to play frisbee or just being active. When the gym teacher came over there and said, okay, y'all need to throw the frisbee like this, you put your ego and pride to the side then because you wanted to learn this. And it was because it was free. And it was because they was 10 times better than you was a little kid. Now that you're older, now that you have a subconscious, now that you think that you just all big and bad, now you just allow your ego and pride to get in the way, bro. You need to stop that, bro. You need to put that to the side, bro, because what is that helping you? You continue to put this ego and pride in front rather than to the side. You keep putting it in front. This dude trying to tell you what to do that'll help him scale his business, help him get to where he at, right? But you keep letting that ego get in front. You are losing that life. You are losing in business. You are losing in making content. And he trying to tell you what it is. I'm trying to tell you how to do it. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you to the next level. But you must like staying in the same position. You must like being still. You must like wherever you at, bro. Like, you got to, bro. It just don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense, bro. And I was coming up in the barber game, dude. I was literally a fiend. I was a fiend for knowledge. I was a fiend for learning. I didn't care if you was older than me. I didn't care if you was younger than me. I didn't care like if you was in the game for a year. I didn't care if you was. I really didn't care. At the beginning stage of my barber career, bro, I was learning. I was trying to listen to any and everybody. I was trying to soak in all the knowledge. And even to this day, unless you're not doing better than me, if I'm doing better than you, bro, if I got more viewers, forget the viewers, if I got more clients than you, bro, if I'm making more money than you a month, bro, I'm not listening to you. It's like listening to a fat person trying to tell me how to get fit, bro. I'm not finna listen to a fat person tell me how to get fit. So I'm not finna listen to somebody that's doing worse than me trying to tell me how to make more money. That don't add up. That don't, like, you fighting fire with fire. I got no clients. I'm not booked up. You not booked up. Let me tell you how to get more clients, and you got no clients, so let me listen. Now I'm going retard. That's not intelligent at all, brother. That's not smart, bro. And you got to realize that, bro. The people that's not in the position that you don't want to be in, bro, why is you listening to them? If you're going to listen, then you need to take the lesson that they can. You need to take the bad experiences from them, treat them as a lesson that they should have learned from, and apply that to your life. So, for example, I tell you, a man that suck at barbering, like he literally have no clients, and he tell me, yeah, man, like I cut whenever I cut my clients, I get new clients into the business, but whenever I cut my clients, they say the same thing. What they say, bro? They say, you talk too much, or they say in a nicer way, they say, hey, bro, like how much longer do you got on that appointment? Cause then they start looking at the time on their watch or on their phone. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take heed to that. I'm gonna listen to it because that was an experience, that was a lesson that he should have learned from it, but he keep going through it. But then here he go trying to tell me, oh, bro, if you just post content, bro, and if you do this, bro, you gonna get more clients, bro, and you gonna keep your clients. You ain't even booked. You can't even keep the clients that you got now, bro. They keep leaving because you don't want to be on time for your appointments, you retard. Come on, bro. Listen to yourself, dude. Listen, just pick up what people put down, implement them into your business or into your life or whatever the situation may be, and then learn from it, apply that knowledge, and now you have wisdom. That is wisdom inside of the Bible. Wisdom is applied knowledge. You learn, you go through the failures, right? This how I work with God. You got a goal. You have a goal. Let's say your goal is I want 5 new clients, and I want all 5 of them to return. Okay, you may post a lot of content. You gain 5 new clients this week, right? Now, the situation that God gonna put in front of you is, are you gonna show up to your appointments on time? Are you gonna sell them during the service? Are you going to give them a top-notch service? Are you going to give them the best haircut that they can get? And are you going to accommodate them? This is the problem. So now if you don't do something right, you have to document that. Whether that's in your mind, whether it's on your phone, whatever the case is. You document that. And now you may keep 2 or 3 instead of all 5. Let's say you keep 2 and 3 of them left. Okay, now this is the learning point. This is the development point. Business, personal development works the same way. This is the development point. Learn from that. Learn why them clients didn't keep coming. Implement that into your business now, so that way whenever you get new clients, they don't leave. That is knowledge. You learn from that lesson. You learn from that failure, because all 5 of them didn't stay. You learn from this failure. You applied this knowledge, because you learned from it. You applied the knowledge. And now, whenever you gain those new clients, they're not leaving, they're retained. You're keeping that new client. So now it is knowledge applied. So now you have wisdom. This is wisdom. This is applied knowledge, bro. And until the day that you learn that you have to learn from your failures, sometimes it takes longer, but would you rather take longer than shorter? Would you rather it sooner than later? Would you rather it take 5 years or 10 years? Would you rather it be now or tomorrow? Right, and that's what you get help for, bro. That's what you put your ego and pride to the side, bro, because you're not always right. You're not always the best. You're not the best, because if you was, dude, you would not be here right now. You would not be going through the situation that you are right now if you did, bro. Let's be honest. You wouldn't be asking somebody, okay, bro, how you get booked? Okay, bro, how you get new client? Okay, bro, how you do this? Okay, bro, how you do this? Because if you knew it, you wouldn't be asking. People would be coming to you and asking you. That's the thing. But you don't have nobody coming to you and asking you nothing because you don't know it. But your pride and ego is so high that you don't, or you're not willing to go to nobody, ask them for help, gain that knowledge from your failures, from their failures, apply that knowledge, gain wisdom, and keep applying it, and only double down and get better from there. So until the day you learn this one skill, put your ego and pride to the side, learn from the failures, learn from the trial and tribulations, apply that knowledge and gain wisdom, you will never grow.